morning, Morning Star.
Good morning, Ann.
It's an exciting morning, December 7th, 2025. I am Ann Oakley. I'm your facilitator today, and also your outgoing, in more ways than one, Chief Steward here at Morning Star. I don't know how it's been for each of you, but 2025 has been a roller coaster year of changes in my life. And now that Morning Star has almost completely settled back into its most favorite and resonant space here, my second term as head of the board comes to an end. Sorry, we're getting some feedback from the back there. I will be stepping back in order to fully embrace any personal changes that come my way in 2026 and fully support whoever's called to lead this volunteer community in the coming year. Participating as a volunteer in Morning Star activities has been a wondrous and joyful experience for me. This is such a special group of people. I highly encourage each of you who are not already actively volunteering to consider giving of your time and talents. Ponder, what do you have that you could bring that no one else has to offer? Because we're each unique and we each have something to offer to the collective as a whole. The rewards are many, most especially the opportunities to enrich your life through deeper, more supportive friendships that only hours spent working in tandem with others can generate. So I know people on a much deeper level than I ever did before the volunteer work that I've done here. So many thanks to my fellow board and committee members who are all members in my heart. Thank you so much. So today we have the pleasure of learning more about the Baha'i faith from our guest speaker, Dr. Priscilla Griffith, whom I will introduce here in a few minutes. And she will be gracing us with her spiritual insights. In the meantime, please join me in reading the Morning Star Vision Statement from the front of our songbook, and also on the screen. Our Sunday gathering is designed to provide a weekly encouragement to individually manifest our highest good and purpose in our lives. Inner direction is the key. We reinforce positive directions for our lives and the infinite potential within us. We seek connections to create an open atmosphere of acceptance of all backgrounds, races, and lifestyles. We come together in a spirit of inclusiveness, embracing all spiritual paths, honoring God in an atmosphere of unconditional love. So please stand and sing along to We Are Drops on page 52, which will be followed by our meet and greet session.
We are drops of one ocean. We are waves of one sea. Come and join us in our quest for unity. It's a way of life for you and me. We are flowers of one garden. We are leaves of one tree. We are waves of one sea. Come and join us in our quest for unity. It's a way of life for you and me. We are flowers of one garden. We are leaves of one tree. Come and join us in our quest for unity. It's a way of life for you and me. All the world is one country. Man is one. Can't you see? Come and join us in our quest for unity. It's a way of life for you and me. It's a way of life for you and me.
everyone. We just love this time of getting together and bonding. Hi, Zoom folks. Glad you're with us today, if you can hear me. So it's time for us to retake our seats and slow things down a bit. If you can take your seats, please, because we have a wonderful song coming up, followed by our chant. So this is a Darrell Clark original, so of course it's fantastic. The one song. And we have a guest vocalist who's going to really bring a bright note to it. And then we'll follow that by our chant, Ariom. I think that's on page 58. And then I will come back up and introduce Dr. Griffiths.
I feel the love and the presence and the blessings of the one. The source of everything, creator of the stars and of the sun. And I know I'm part of it all one after all. Everything is from the one, many from the one. So there is a source of love, the source is all there is. It's more everything we know, what a wondrous thing it is. And I know I'm a part of it all one after all. Everything is from the one, many from the one. And I see the people of the world, voices raised as one. Song of laughter, love and peace, everybody's having fun. I see the world is so fine, God knows it's time. Everything is from the one, many from the one. I'm so thankful I can see the world in harmony. I release them to the law, and it is meant to be. And I see the world is so fine, God knows feel the love and the presence and the blessings of the one. I feel the love and the presence and the blessings of the one. I feel the love and the presence and the blessings of the one. I feel the love and the presence and the blessings of the one. I feel the love and the presence and the blessings of the one.
So I would now like to welcome today's presenter, Dr. Priscilla Griffith. The Baha'i faith, one God, one human family, one unfolding religion. Dr. Priscilla Griffith is a fifth-generation Texan. We won't hold that against her. third-generation Longhorn who has been happily transplanted to Norman. Woohoo!
And it's her birthday.
Oh! Happy birthday! Well, the band is putting their instruments up, so we kind of missed that. Maybe later. Dr. Griffith discovered the fundamental beliefs of the Baha'i faith in 1970. Her decision to journey from Christianity into the more exclusive tenets of the Baha'i faith has shaped and enhanced her life ever since. So please welcome Dr. Griffiths and the healing, unifying message she shares with us today.
Well, thank you so much for inviting the Baha'is to talk to your group. I'm really, I need to thank some people. I want to thank Sakra and Ann, who worked so closely with me and really helped me coordinate. And I have to thank my dear friend Julie Collins, who is my theater buddy. And she came over last night and we went through my talk twice just to be sure it didn't run over time. And she brought me this beautiful book. It's called Toward Hopeful Skies, and it is the Ukrainian children's book in Yiddish, English, and I guess Ukrainian, right? I don't know why I didn't say that. Anyway, it's beautiful, and it's a story about a crane. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. So, I'm really glad to be here. That was a Baha'i song. You all must be very close to the Baha'i thing. I think that's my whole talk. So it really kind of brought tears to my eyes. It's going to be nice for me to renew my friendship with Sakra because we are colleagues from the University of Oklahoma in the same department. And I was in literacy, Sakra's in math. And I think, Sakra, didn't you chair the elementary education program for a while?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I know Sakra very, very well. And I see familiar faces. I see some Baha'is here, thank you. But I also see a lot of people who have come to the Baha'i Center. And I think Morning Star and the Baha'i faith have a lot in common. I noticed on the information you sent me about how your service goes, that at the end everyone stands around the room and holds hands and sings, let there be peace on earth. That is the ultimate message of the Baha'i faith. World unity and universal peace. So I'll just go ahead and get started. This may be redundant. I hope not. But, okay, slide 2. Now this is a list of the Baha'i faith was founded by Baha'u'llah, whose name means the glory of God. He's the prophet founder of the Baha'i faith, and he introduced he not only renewed spiritual principles, but he introduced some social principles that will be required for world peace. I'm not going to go through all of them because that's a big part we cut out, so I would stay in time. But I have this handout for you, along with another handout that has websites and sources for more information about the Baha'i faith, and it has the prayer for America that was brought to the Baha'i community of the United States in 1912 when Abdu'l-Baha, Baha'u'llah's oldest son, came to America and traveled all across the country from the east side to the west side, meeting with all the Baha'is who were already here. And so it really shows Abdu'l-Baha's understanding of the potential for America. And so let me go ahead and get into my talk. Next slide. This is a song that Baha'i children learn in their children's classes, and they learn to sing it. I'm not going to sing it because my voice is not a very good singing voice, but I will just say, here are the words: God is one, man is one, and all the religions agree. When everyone understands these three onenesses, we'll have world unity. And so my talk is actually talking about what we understand about God and what, from the Baha'i perspective, what that means, God is one, what the meaning of this little song is. So I think we will go right on to the next slide, One God. Baha'is believe that there's only one God. The Christians, the Jews, the Muslims, the Catholics, the Baptists, we all worship the same God. And Sekra asked me to kind of talk about my journey as a Baha'i, because I've been a Baha'i since 1970. And I've seen a lot of changes in the faith, the growth of the Baha'i faith across the whole world in that time. And so I never had any kind of problem with there's only one God. But what I really appreciated about the Baha'i faith was that what Baha'u'llah told us was our mission, what we needed to learn. I think it was Abraham who first confirmed the oneness, that there was only one God. But Baha'u'llah reaffirmed that. And so who's speaker number one? I want you to read number one.
We're going to pass the mic around, Olivia. So.
Yeah.
Okay, is it on?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. The peoples of the world, of whatever race or religion, derive their inspiration from one heavenly source and are all the subjects of God, Baha'u'llah.
But the problem that, with regard to God, my problem was, as a child, I just didn't really understand it. I mean, I would say, well, where is God? And is it in the clouds? And as a Christian growing up, we also learned about hell. And I said, well, where is hell? Is that in the middle of the earth, where the core is and all the fire? I mean, it was just so confusing to me. But as I started studying the Baha'i faith, I realized that God, and Baha'u'llah said this, God is a mystery. And so let's have reading number 2. Who's doing 2?
All these sacred words show us that man is made in God's image. Yet the essence of God is incomprehensible to the human mind. For the finite understanding cannot be applied to this infinite mystery. God contains all. He cannot be contained. That which contains is superior to that which is contained. The whole is greater than its parts. Abdullah Baha.
And that makes sense to me, that God is a mystery, where it's not within our capacity to really know God, but we can know about him, and we can understand him, or maybe her, or actually, I think when we pass to the next world, we don't have gender. We just have our soul. But we can understand the mystery of God and appreciate it. And so Baha'u'llah brought certain teachings for us, including that, let's do the slide 3, the next slide. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm not, I'm sorry. Somehow I've got my slides mixed up, but that's okay. Baha'u'llah, through Baha'u'llah, God can send down information about what is our purpose. And so we know that our purpose is to acquire virtues, kindness, compassion, justice, and if we go, within the Baha'i prayers, there are just many, many virtues that we're working to accomplish. We can also work toward an ever-advancing civilization. So that's our purpose. Let me see, okay. I think, let's go to the next slide, one human family. Okay, one human family. Okay, so the next line in it, God is one, man is one. We're all members of this gloriously diverse family. And so let's have reading number 3.
Ye are all fruits of one tree, and the leaves of one branch. Deal ye one with another with the utmost love and harmony, with friendliness and fellowship. Baha'u'llah.
Well, I know I only have 10 minutes, so I got to really move on. But I want to clarify what Baha'u'llah means by unity. It's not uniformity, but it is the unity and in our diversity, appreciating the diversity of mankind, but we have this harmony, which is our unity. It brings us together. We love everyone in the world, regardless of what they're, what they do, who they are. We're unified. Our souls are unified, so to speak. And number 4 points that out. This is a quote from Abdu'l-Baha. Somebody who's going to read number 4.
Consider the flowers of a garden. Though differing in kind, color, form, and shape, yet, inasmuch as they are refreshed by the waters of one spring, revived by the breath of one wind, invigorated by the rays of one sun, this diversity increaseth their charm and addeth unto their beauty. Abdu'l-Baha.
And next slide. One of the most important teachings in the Baha'i faith is the elimination of all forms of prejudice. And Baha'u'llah, Abdu'l-Baha actually said, I'll just go ahead and read it. Abdu'l-Baha said, all prejudices, whether of religion, race, politics, must be renounced, for these prejudices have caused the world's sickness. And I've recently been reading 2 books. This book is called The Advent of Divine Justice. It was written in 1938. And then this new book is in pursuit of a more superb mission, exploring a framework for the elimination of racial prejudice in the United States. In this book, the author Shoghi Effendi said, the most challenging issue in the United States is racial prejudice. And I see a lot of people agreeing with me. And number 6, this is what Baha'u'llah said. Who has number 6?
To discriminate against any race on the ground of its being socially backwards, politically immature, and numerically in a minority is a flagrant violation of the spirit that animates the faith of Allah-Baha.
And probably one of the most compelling pieces of information from this book is on the next slide. It's number 7. Who would like to read it?
Racism is a profound deviation from the standard of true morality.
I mean, that just caught my attention. A profound deviation from the standard of morality. It's really important. So let's go on to the next slide, which is all the religions agree. This is kind of at the heart also of, thank you. Oh, okay. This is really at the heart of me becoming a Baha'i. Plus the things that I was reading about prejudice. I grew up in a time, and some of you probably also did, of the civil rights movement. So I saw on television the race riots. I saw the news about the 3 civil rights workers who were murdered in Mississippi, and the violence of the march from Selma to Montgomery, as well as the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. So civil rights just was worrying me. It was just very, very difficult for me. And when I heard the message of Baha'u'llah, it just touched my heart. And it really was one of the reasons I became a Baha'i. The other one was the notion of progressive revelation, which is on this slide. I remember growing up as a Christian, we celebrated Christmas and we always celebrated Easter. And I just love Christmas and the Christmas story. And Jesus was born in a manger, and I loved animals. And I thought, oh, that's wonderful. And the 3 wise men, who I believe were Zoroastrian, followed the light and found him. So that was a beautiful, beautiful story. But the crucifixion just terrorized me. But in the Christian church, they'd say, but he is risen. He is risen. He's going to come back. Christ will return. And so I just kept thinking about that. And sometimes I'd ask my mother, well, when's he coming? And what's he going to look like? Is he going to look like Jesus in the Bible? It was so confusing. So when I also, in studying and to become a Baha'i, I learned about how religion it progresses over time through messengers from God. The founders of the world's religion are called, in the Baha'i faith, are called manifestations of God, because they manifest the qualities of God. And like the earlier quote that we read said, we don't have the capacity to actually know God. We can just know about God. And so these prophets who come, and Baha'u'llah is the latest prophet from God. These prophets who come they manifest most closely, well, almost exactly, the qualities of God. And so over at the ages, there have been many prophets who have come to the earth. And I listed some of them there: Krishna, Abraham, Moses, Zoroaster, Buddha, Jesus Christ, Muhammad. And now, the most recent prophet, the Bab, I'll tell you a short thing about him in just a minute, and Baha'u'llah. Now, the Bab was what in the Baha'i faith we call him the forerunner. Bab is an Arabic name which means gate. So the Bab was like the gate to announce the coming of Baha'u'llah. And I think in the Christian church, I think it's John the Baptist was kind of like the forerunner for Jesus. I mean, I went to church, but we didn't learn we didn't learn a lot of stuff. We just went. I didn't learn it till I became a Baha'i. But, so anyway, the Bab was the gate for Baha'u'llah, who is the prophet founder of the Baha'i faith and the most recent prophet. Baha'u'llah kind of explains the role of a prophet. They have a sort of a dual personality, not personality, but a dual role. Their human nature pertains to the world of matter. You know, they're human, they're in a human body, but they have a spiritual nature as well, born of the substance of God. And I think I have a quote here that I want to read myself that kind of explains it. A friend in Texas sent me this. Baha'u'llah underlines the unique and transcendent nature of the Godhead. He explains that since there can be no direct intercourse to bind the one true God with his creation, God ordains that in every age and dispensation, a pure and stainless soul be made to manifest in the kingdoms of earth and heaven. So that's sort of the nature of these prophets. They're of the world, but they're also born of the substance of God. And actually in Baha'i writings, Baha'u'llah confirms completely the story of Jesus' birth, the virgin birth, and this is kind of like an example of, I mean, this quote sort of explains that. Then the other very, very important principle is the notion of progressive revelation. And that is that religion advances and evolves over time. And these divine educators, these prophets, come about every 500 to 1,000 years. So I think when I was asking my mother, well, when's it coming? It was because after a while I understood that 1955 meant 1,955 years since since Jesus had come. So then once I kind of started putting that together as a seeker, I thought, well, yes, it is the time. This is the time that, and that we're ready for another prophet. And I didn't, of course, can count in there that actually Muhammad had already come, and Islam was already a flourishing religion. I was just a girl from Texas studying the Baha'i faith, and it just made so much sense to me, particularly the notion that the messages the prophets bring are suited to the time and place when they come. So Baha'u'llah brought laws, but he didn't tell us to cut off our hand if we were a thief. But maybe that was appropriate in the Islamic religion at the time. But they bring a renewal of all of the spiritual truths that have carried on across all of the prophets of God. And then they bring a new set of social laws and principles. And so, to me, it makes great sense that Baha'u'llah's message would be the oneness of mankind and the unity of the world and universal peace. This is a time when it's a time when it's possible, because the earth or the world is smaller. I don't mean that the earth has shrunk, but I mean that we're in the time of technology and we're in the time of rapid travel. And so it makes clear sense that we would also be in the time of the unity of the world and hopefully world peace. That prayer says that I told you that it's on a handout. A prayer for America says, make this just government successful and make the country rich in the spiritual qualities like it has become rich in the material qualities. And I really think that, that this is a time where I think the world is pretty turbulent right now, but we can move through that, through the teachings of Baha'u'llah. So I just have one other thing that, if I can find it, I want to read to you. And then that's kind of the end of my talk. Oh, could you show the last slide? Oh no, go back. I do want to read this one last one, because it does point out the importance of that all the religions are one. Who's got this last?
When Christians act according to the teachings of Christ, they are called Baha'is. For the foundations of Christianity and the religion of Baha'u'llah are one. The foundations of all the divine prophets and holy books are one. The difference among them is one of terminology only. Each springtime is identical with the former springtime. The difference between a Christian and a Baha'i, therefore, is this: there was a former springtime, and there is a springtime now. No other difference exists because the foundations are the same. Abdul Baha.
So that's the whole notion of all the religions agree. The spiritual messages of all the religions are the same. Some of the social laws are different based on the time in which the prophet came. So okay, next slide. This is the last slide. I found this wonderful little book. I should have brought it, but actually you can get it on Amazon. It only costs $2. Mm-hmm. You could probably also buy it from the Baha'i Publishing Trust. But this was the last page of it, and when I read it, I just thought, well, this is beautiful. I want to share it. And I was kind of taught, when you make a speech, you tell people what you're going to tell them, then you tell them what you told them. So this is what I told you. So no, much better than I said. Much better than the way I said it. The appearance of God's messenger is like the start of a new day when the sun's rays release energy into the world. In this turbulent period of human history, the world is in need of a unifying vision of our true nature as human beings and of the kind of world in which we would want to live. And I thought, I want to live in a world where mankind is one. Actually, I started when I was, for a while, you know, you had to put down your race, and I would put other and say human. So, Baha'is believe that this vision is revealed in the writings of Baha'u'llah. Baha'u'llah's mission was to spiritually reawaken humanity and unite all the peoples of the world. Baha'u'llah's teachings form the basis of the Baha'i faith and offer a vision of infinite hope and healing for the world. He offers a vision of a world where the recognition of the oneness of humanity ultimately leads to lasting justice, peace, and prosperity. Baha'u'llah wrote, "My objective is none other than the betterment of the world and the tranquility of its peoples." Baha'u'llah taught the oneness of God and religion, the oneness of humanity and freedom from prejudice, the inherent nobility of the human being, the progressive revelation of religious truth, the development of spiritual qualities, and the integration of worship and service. In fact, in the Baha'i writings, it says, work performed in the spirit of service is raised to the level of worship. The Baha'i writings also address the foundational equality of men and women. That really hit me too. And in fact, in other places in the writings, it says that we will never have universal peace until we have the equality of men and women. The harmony between religion and science, the need to eliminate extremes of poverty and wealth. And I sometimes ask myself, just how many billions does it take to be happy? The centrality of justice to all human endeavors and the importance of education. Right now, the Baha'is are working to build communities and promote social action and to engage in the discourses of society. And some of you go to those meaningful conversations. That's what you're doing there is engaging in the discourses of society. Around the world, people of all ages, faiths, and backgrounds are engaged in a process of community building based on the unifying teachings of Baha'u'llah. Through a process of prayerful study, consultation, action, and reflection, children, youth, and adults engage in their own spiritual development. They explore spiritual concepts together and apply them in their own communities. And I'm in an online community, and Roya is, where's Roya? Roya's in that community too. And you know, we have people there. We're reading some short passages from the Baha'i faith, but we have people there who they're not Baha'is. In fact, my best friend from graduate school comes, And she always says, I'm a Presbyterian. I'm a Presbyterian. And she always talks about the grace of God. And then we find the word grace all through the Baha'i writings. And I mean, she enjoys it. It's wonderful for her. And so it's not, Baha'is are involved in community building. We just want to be with like-minded people. So that's my talk. Thank you for inviting me. I hope I didn't go too far over. Judy was there giving me.
I think that was the most perfect message at the most perfect time, as is so common here at Morning Star. Thank you so much, Sacra. Sacra does just the most incredible job recruiting the majority of our speakers, and the fact that she was able to get Dr. Griffiths to come at this time, in this place, that, you know, this time of year and so on. It's just the most perfect message, and thank you so much. So now is the time that we ask everyone to contribute what they can to Morning Star. We're going to pass the basket around. If you're able to contribute financially, that would be most welcome. And also, I mentioned volunteerism. We open-heartedly embrace anyone who wants to contribute their volunteer thoughts and passions to enrich this community. So in the meantime, the band is going to play, while the basket's being passed, the band's going to play another wonderful song.
Recognizing God.
I joyously give of God's abundance, which is blessed and multiplied through me, and so it is. Am I a short timer?
And if you'd like to sing along, it's on page 19 in your books as well. Oh, Jesus, I love you, and I love Buddha too. Ramana, Krishna, Guru Dev, Tao Te Ching, and Mohammed. Why do some people say that there is just one way to love you, God, and come to you? We are all a part of you, alright, 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 alright. I love you and Buddha too. You are unnameable, you are unknowable. All we have is metaphor. That's what time and space are for. Is the universe your thought? You are and you are not. You are many, you are one. Ever ending, just become alright. Alright, 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 alright. I love you and Buddha too. Alright, 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 alright. I love you and Buddha too. Oh, Jesus, I love you. And I love Buddha too. Ramana, Krishna, Guru Dev, Tao Te Ching, and Mohammed. Why do some people say that there is just one way to love you, God, and come to you? We are all a part of you, alright, 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 alright. I love you and Buddha too. You are unnameable, you are unknowable. All we have is metaphor. That's what time and space are for. Is the universe your thought? You are and you are not. You are many, you are one. Ever ending, just become alright. Alright, 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 alright. I love you and Buddha too. Alright, 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 alright. I love you and Buddha too. Alright, 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 alright. I love you and Buddha too.
And of course, it's So much joy is brought to our service every week through the Morning Star Awesome Band. Frank, Jeffrey, Gerald, and Ken, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thanks to Olivia, who is our gracious tech this week, and our offering and setup volunteers, which include Mary and Karen. I saw Roger pitching in and helping out, and I'm not sure who else was here, but thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're now on to announcements. If you haven't stopped by the book swap table, the donation and swap table recently, there's all sorts of wonderful options there. New books, brand new books, or new to you books. And so think about sharing with others. I mean, a lot of us, may be going to holiday parties and have a little gift exchange or whatnot, or want to pick up something simple to as a stocking stuffer or whatnot. Just check out the book swap. Catherine and Janice are our volunteers, and they put in some wonderful work in organizing that and setting it up for us every Sunday. The first Sunday of every month. So please check that out before you leave today. Also today, there is a board meeting at 12:30 on Zoom. It's the normal Zoom channel. Anyone is welcome to attend. And next week, we are have the board elections, which is a slate of board members that the community votes on. Charlotte, there you are. Charlotte's going to step up here and make the announcement regarding the upcoming SIS meeting.
Okay, this Saturday is the Sisters in Spirit Retreat. We do this quarterly, and it's for all the women in the Morning Star. It is from 10 to 4, and we do different activities, and it's Christmas time, so we're going to be exchanging a little gift. There's 3 flyers still out of the table if you want more information. If you've already signed up, check your email because I've sent you an update on some things you might need to know before you come. And we hope to see you. If there's any questions, holler at me.
Thank you, Charlotte. Yeah, thank you, Charlotte. That sounds like a lot of fun. And we always, this time of year, have our angel tree donations, which we are so blessed to have Kim here to talk to us from Dr. Lisa Connery's office to share with us an update about what we need to know regarding what we can do to improve the lives of families and individuals in need here in Norman.
Good morning. Hopefully I'll be a little clearer than I was last week. I wasn't feeling great, so I don't know what I threw out at you.
Louder.
Sorry, I'm not a big loud speaker. So again, we're helping families that Dr. Connery and I identify in our practice. Sometimes we help the same families a few years in a row. This year's been difficult. Our first family, she has a 1-year-old boy. The father is not in the picture at all. She's a single mom, and she's quite frightened, as we all understand. He's a little guy. He's the sweetest thing. He's hilarious and curious and just delightful. And they didn't ask for much, but his tickets are out there. Family 2 teen boys. They're amazing kids. They mowed my lawn all summer. Just really, really interesting boys and very social. And their mom is the only one working. The father has mental health issues, so he is unable to work. And she just doesn't make enough to get through. Family number 3, teen girl, single mom, bullied, very low self-esteem, but she's blossoming this year a bit, so she has gotten a job and would like to get some work clothes. So I'm asking for gift cards for her. Family 4, single mom. She's a caregiver, and that is not a well-paying position. 5 kids. She is a really remarkable woman, and her kids are also just amazing and polite and wonderful and outgoing. Her littlest one is on the spectrum, and he has some sensory issues. So if you wonder about some of the tickets that say weighted, stuffy, that means heavy, or anything that's sensory, he's very much into. The last one were 2 elderly women. One has lost her partner of 64 years. I wish I could tell her story. You would love it. Hopefully someday I'll be able to get her in here. The other one is completely alone. She told me last year that if she died, no one would know. So we make a point to check on her frequently. Thank you again for supporting this. If you would like to donate, you don't have time to shop, I completely understand. You can give me cash, you can write a check, through Morningstar. I sort of met your new treasurer, and she understood what was going on. If you purchase gifts, I will be here till the Sunday before Christmas. And just drop them off at Dr. Connery's office, or if you just can't do it because this is the season we're so busy, give me a call and I'll come pick it up. So thanks again.
Thank you so much, Kim. It resonates that so many people are out there and needing help. And so whatever we can do will improve their lives, definitely make an impact. Okay, so let me make the final announcement, and then we'll gather together for the peace song. Next week, December 14th, we're going to have our holiday celebration, Holiday Lights, See How We Shine, where we get to just gather together and sing carols and so on. Anita Diamond said, "This is the season when people of all cultures are pushing back against the planetary darkness. We string bulbs, ignite bonfires, light candles, and we sing." So we are going to have a festive, fun family celebration where we sing carols and sip hot chocolate. This year, on our December 14th date, also marks the beginning of Hanukkah. We will honor both Jewish and Christian traditions with story and candle lighting, as well as joyfully singing the songs of the season. Light is a powerful symbol to remind us of an eternal truth recorded in the Gospel of John. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Together, our lights shine even brighter. Please join us for this special service. And of course, feel free to bring treats and goodies to share. Now, our lovely Midge is the one who wrote that, and she's always the one who organizes this each year, and she brings such joy to us. So thank you, Midge, for putting that together for us. All right, so let us conclude. Yes, prayer for protection. Thank you, Cindy. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well, and so it is.